Yeah, I can't go live on at Twitter. I don't
Okay.
have a premium account. I don't know why it
Oh,
was an option. I don't know. I've never done it before. I was like, "Oh, okay, did I take it off?" I did. Okay. Save changes. And we are live. Okay, and let me go live on Instagram now and just kind of give people a minute to hop on and find us on we're live on my Instagram and nobody's here yet. I don't know if you can see the views up here. So we'll just kind of talk to each other and wait. They'll pop on eventually.
okay.
Oh, we've got one person. Hello, one person. Hi, Michelle. How are you? We're waiting for more people. This is just kind of an impromptu live, and we went a little bit earlier than I posted, but I figure everybody will find us. And we're here to talk about our holistic fair on Saturday. So, welcome, Michelle. I'm good, and I hope you're doing good. We are just waiting for more people. Let's see. Oh, we've got people on Instagram. Hello, everybody. We are going live right now to share about our holistic event this Saturday. And I was going to kind of interview Bella here just to kind of go over what she's doing because she's going to be doing intuitive, say it again, intuitive crystal readings,
Yeah.
right? Okay, I got it. So, Bella is the tell everybody about your business. That's better. Let's go there. Tell everybody about what you do because you have an online crystal store like I have a crystal store in person, but she does online. So I always refer people to you when they ask
Yeah.
if I ship and I say no, but she does.
I do. I do ship all over the world. I've
Yeah.
had my crystal business since 2014, and I've been doing crystal intuitive readings. So essentially, what I do is I look at people's chakras and the energetic centers, and then I'll kind of see what needs to be adjusted. And I use crystals to do that. And then, along with whatever the issue is with the chakra, I usually have a conversation with the individual about things that are going on in their life that are usually related to that and some things that they can do to keep that chakra clear because they will go back, close back up if you don't do the
Yeah.
work that's causing them to close. So
Yes.
that's what I help people do. But I do the initial cleanse. So it feels really nice after. Most people say they sleep really good that night. And then usually it lasts about 4 to 6 weeks depending on the person. And then we talk though about during the session, what could you do to help them stay cleansed, prevent them from getting, dirty and yucky again. And
Yeah.
then it's just always nice though to come back to me. My clients will come back. They're like, I just wanted like a freshening of
Yeah.
everything. And then I use crystals to do it. I do it at distance. So I tap into people's energies through distance. And then I have a nice little grid. I could not find my little body tonight, of course, that has the chakras on it. And I place the crystals on there when I do the energetic work. So I do.
So how much do you normally charge for that for a session? How long's your sessions?
They're an hour, and I usually charge around 150,
Okay.
and that's for the first session. And then if there's follow-up sessions, I'm still working on what I will do with those. But right now, it's been at 150 for the hour.
And so this weekend they can get a little sample 20-minute session
Mhm.
for $50, which is such a great deal.
Yeah.
Or they can buy 3 readings and go to 3 different practitioners for 120. So I just wanna, like, tell people, like, what a great deal we are doing for that. We did very discounted readings to really accommodate everybody and bring you guys in and get everybody together for this amazing fair, and hopefully we can make this, like, a quarterly event, and have, like, more practitioners join us or whatever. It'll just be a lot of fun because we have 7, including myself. So, it's gonna be, I think, an amazing event, and
Yeah.
let's see, what do we have a couple
And such a
people.
deal too. I mean, where are
I
you
think
gonna
so.
get
Yeah,
that many practitioners?
yeah, and so I was gonna tell everybody that is on here, we're going up and down here, hang out for a little bit after we talk, we might answer a couple psychic questions in the comments, so be on the lookout for when I tell you it's time to post your questions, okay? We're just gonna answer a few because we're not gonna go on very long tonight, just for a short period. I just wanted to kinda introduce Bella, say hello, and share with this amazing event. I'll also be going live tomorrow night, and Friday night. And of course, Saturday morning, while everybody's setting up, I'm going to be live talking to each person setting up and having them introduce themselves so you guys can kind of hear their voices and see who they are. I'm very excited because some of the practitioners working this weekend are my students, and I think they're all amazing. And so I'm really excited to see them putting themselves out there and really pursuing their passions. So I'm excited about that. Also, the crystal store, we will be having 30% off all crystals on Saturday. So if there's a special crystal you wanted and was out of your budget, maybe it's in your budget now. So definitely come check that out. And I'm sure Bella, if you had a reading with her, could recommend what crystals you will need.
Yes, it's the perfect setup. So you'll already be in the shop. You'll know
Yeah,
exactly what crystals to pick out. I can show you in the store. And Kelly has a huge assortment of tumbles, which are perfect
and
for
raw.
chakra work. Yeah,
Yes,
oh, and rough too. The rough tumbles, perfect
yes.
because they're small. They fit perfectly, like if you want to place them on your body. And I talk with people about that. And I've studied with Kelly too. I've done mediumship and psychic training with her. So I'm excited to be there with everyone else. And they're all amazing too. Like everyone. It's going to be such a
So
cool event.
yeah. And so tell everybody about your TikTok and your Instagram. I see it right here up, bellaluna.me for IG and TikTok.
Yeah, those are both my accounts. I do a lot of crystal education. On Instagram, I do more like spiritual woo-woo kind of content. And then on TikTok, I do a mix. So I do a little geological content and how to spot fake crystals and just how you kind of see how the crystal industry works too behind the scenes. So if you've always wanted to know about that, that's what we cover on TikTok. We've got a pretty big community. We've got around 27,000 people, which is really fun.
Oh,
So if you want to come hang out with us over there, I always take requests too. If someone's like, I want to know more about this crystal,
and
I
I
add
love
it to
the
my list.
videos. I'm
Oh,
always watching.
thanks.
I think they're great. I love how you're educating people and sharing your information because people are always asking, they don't know that. And so that leads me to tell everybody about your event you're having at the crystal store next month or wait, July.
Yeah.
Yeah, next
And
month,
I'm,
August.
yeah, I'll be back at the end of August. I think, goodness, now I can't remember the date. I think it's the
I
26th or
know. I'm like,
27th.
what's the
What was
date?
it?
I have to
And
look
back
at
at,
my Instagram. I think I posted it. No, I can't look at it. But yeah,
it's
it's on my website too.
And that'll be fun too, because I'm going to teach you, if you've never worked with crystals, how to work with them, how to tap into the energy. We're going to do a little meditation for you to connect with one of your guides so that you can see what crystal they recommend you work with. And you're going to get, I'm going to teach you how to build a mini crystal grid, and you're going to get to keep those crystals that you use during
Yay.
the session. And we're going to have some wine. If you want a glass of wine, we have our little meditation, relax, or we'll have non alcoholic beverages too. So it
Yes.
should be really fun. If you just want to learn about crystals, bring your friends, come hang out. For what you get the class, you get a little grid kit, and then you get the
Very
meditation
cool.
where your guide will tell you kind of which one you should work with of the crystals I'm going to bring. Those
I
things should be
love
fun.
I love crystal gridding. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm not doing it as much as I used to. I had a crystal grid at the store for a while to manifest money, but everybody kept poking at it because they didn't know what it was. So I took it down and put everything back. But now I'm making these like cool little I'll show you these cool little gift boxes with all these
Okay.
things in them. They're called mystery boxes. Um,
Ooh.
and I made some healing ones and some ones for root balancing and different types of things. And I thought, well, I've got more boxes. Why don't I make crystal grid boxes? And so I was going to put the little grids that I have. They're like, those velvet ones at the store, and put like one in for like manifesting money, making one for manifesting love, and different types of things are protecting the home, and put all the crystals in it and then price them out so they're all ready to go for people too. I'm going to try to get them done before your class. So if they wanted to
Perfect.
buy some, they could.
It's
They
like
get them
grab and
bundled.
go.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people come in and they're like buying gifts and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to get. I don't know what to get. So I thought, why not have like ready-made gifts? They're so cute and they're in nice little boxes with little fun confetti stuff, this stuff. I
Oh, I
just love
love that. Yeah.
yeah, and I put a little bit of everything in there, a little statue, crystals, whatever, I mean, incense, whatever I can fit in it, I'm putting them in and pricing them out, like, as best I can.
Oh, I
So
love that. I've done that a few times too. I'll do like around the
fun.
holidays, I'll put together the box, and it's so fun to do it too. And then it's like you're energetically curating it too.
Yes,
So the person's
well,
also buying that like specifically curated box.
I was gonna put a message in each one, and I still might, but I didn't do it yet because that was a lot of extra work, and I've already put so much into it. I was like, "I don't know if I have the energy," but I might go around and randomly choose one and put a message in them so it'll be like a surprise. Or maybe I'll
That's
throw a
what I would
tarot
say.
card in it. Maybe I'll put a tarot card. Like, one card, I'll have use a deck and choose which c like, what goes where just, like, intuitively. So it's like a surprise when you open it up, like, there's this tarot message. I
I
don't know.
love that. Or just like randomly, and then you know that message is for that person, whoever
Exactly,
purchases the box. So that's
yeah,
cool.
they picked it, so that was their message. I don't know. I love this stuff. I'm having fun, and I'm excited for the holistic fair and other events that we're hosting. So we still have like, oh, this is funny. We have 2 people on Instagram, and then we have 1 person now. We had 2 people here.
Woo.
We're just but you know what? People will watch it after the fact.
Yeah.
It'll it'll be there. So, I don't know. Do you feel like we only have 1 person maybe? Let's anybody have a psychic question? If you do, post it in the comments. If you're on Instagram or on any of my other social media platforms, you can post one psychic question. We're not doing mediumship. We're just gonna finish off with a couple questions answered if you guys want. Otherwise, we're gonna say good night and see you guys tomorrow night. I'll be back on, hopefully with somebody else or by myself, um, doing some readings and talking about the crystal store event. So let me will I have a career change in the near future from Michelle Krantz? Do you want to pull a card?
I do. I always get the career ones.
I,
So
I felt like giving it to you.
I know. I always do the career questions. People always come to me.
Yay.
Um, Let me see. I'll pull a card, but I kind of have a little. Maybe you could add on to it too.
Yeah, I will.
I feel like you are going to have a career change. I feel like you were looking at educational programs recently, and you're kind of wondering, should I do this? Should I not? And I think there's some other things holding you back too. I think you're a little worried about finances maybe associated with the program. So what I would tell you to do is look at the potential like income. I think you're kind of letting the cost of maybe like the career change, and that could be education, that could be also like maybe you'd have to take a little pay cut to go and change into this career. And I think you need to look at the long term. I think when you look at that, you're going to see what the best decision is for you. I feel like it is to go for it, whatever you're thinking about you want to change to, but just putting in the work. I also feel like you've kind of done some looking around, but you haven't really committed. You're a little concerned about the money. You're kind of looking at a lot of reasons not to do it, and maybe look at some of the reasons why you should do it. Because I think it could be a really good potential, but it's a long term investment. I feel like you would be investing now for the long term. I don't know if you get anything else, Kelly, and I can pull a card too.
Yeah, I get that it's a good time for a career change. I feel like you're ready, you're bored, and you're looking for more. It's like you want to be doing something that's more fulfilling, more that makes you happy. It's more about your passions. She was not looking into any programs. That's okay.
Okay.
I still feel like though you really had your eye open for different things or ideas. I almost feel like going out on your own or doing things on your own. So I don't know if that's something you're interested in. Let's see what card you get for her.
Tiger's Eye.
Oh, I
So
love it.
Tiger's Eye is about confidence, but it's also associated with abundance as well too. So having the confidence to maybe make this change, and that it could potentially lead to a good career change for you. Just luck, abundance, joy is what Tiger's Eye is all about.
Yes, I love that. Well, thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Bella. We have one from Instagram I'm going to post in here because they don't show up in here. So just so I can put it in here and then I can put it up on the screen. Any insight into my work situation? We got a lot of work questions.
No, man.
Um, So Melissa,
Mhm.
if you're, I think it's Melissa. Yeah, Melissa, if you're still listening, we're tapping into this right now. Um, let me tune into this. So I feel like when I tap into this, I feel like it's not going the way you had planned. I feel like things aren't I feel tension. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like there's some tension. I don't know if you have like transitions in like the management or something's happening with it feels like up above, like the managers or like the people in charge. Like there's been some changes and the dynamics have changed. And I also feel like there's part of you, there's like stress. I just feel stress. That's all I'm going to say. I feel a lot of stress. If you understand this, Melissa, let me know in the comments what you understand. And if you don't, let me know you don't understand. And I'm going to see, let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have a little low confidence and yes to stress. Okay. So stress is not good for anybody, especially you because you're a sensitive, I feel very empathic. And so I'm going to say with the stress, I would almost say start looking for something different. Start working towards your exit or a new position within the company in a different department if it's a big company. But I really feel like removing yourself from that environment, if you can, would be your best bet. And that to me feels like the right thing to do. It feels like that will relieve some of the stress, that will help you move forward. I hope that makes sense. Let me know, Melissa. And as far as confidence, I want to encourage you because I feel like you can do a lot more than you give yourself credit for. And you should definitely, I want to say, work on positive affirmations to improve your confidence because you don't give yourself enough credit, I can hear. And because of that, you don't speak up when you know that you're right. And somebody feels like kind of squashes you at where you're at now. So, oh, I just got like this muscle spasm in my neck. But that's what I'm getting. What do you get, Bella?
I do. I agree with that. And then I pulled a card. So I pulled the Angel Aqua Aura Quartz. So this is a self-care card. So it's also about tending to your own energy. So perhaps at work too, you're feeling even like energetically drained, where you just go home and you're just toast. You're just done. So this is really encouraging you to find those self-care elements. So kind of tapping into what Kelly said about trusting yourself, having confidence in yourself that comes from giving ourselves the time to heal and recover. So I would encourage you to as well give yourself time to heal, but also, yeah, start perhaps looking for something else or in a different area if that's not a good situation for you.
And she said, yeah, I don't want to leave, just feeling lost. Would love to do the affirmations. And then, yes, toasted. I like that. I've never heard that saying. So there was somebody that posted, Ray Daniel, will I find a remote job soon? Are you still online with us, Ray? Because it looks like I lost everybody. It shows only one person online right now. Are you still with us? If so, leave a comment to let me know and we'll tap into this. If not, I'm gonna move to somebody else. And Albert, are you seriously hello, follow your passions, Albert. Albert is an amazing psychic and healer, and he'll be at the event on Saturday. Yeah, we say follow your passions. Okay, great. Ray is still here. So let's tune into this. You start. I'll let you start.
Okay.
We're tapping in right now, Ray. So
Mm.
listen up.
I feel like it's gonna be like a hybrid job. I don't know if you're gonna get fully remote right away. I do think there's the opportunity to transition to fully remote, like this opportunity that's gonna come your way will lead that way, but I think initially it's gonna be a hybrid position. That's just kind of my inclination. I don't know if you have any other inclination, Kelly.
Well, I'm tuning in, and I feel like it's been a difficult task that you've been trying to accomplish. I don't know if you're working now and you're looking for a new job or if you're out of work. It feels like you're out of work and you're looking for a remote job. My thing would be to open up your horizons to not just remote, but hybrid, as Bella has mentioned, because I think you're limiting your opportunities by searching just for one thing. I hope that makes sense. If so, let us know in the comments. I also feel like you're going to find a couple different opportunities here in the next, I feel, 4 weeks or so. Caregiver. Okay. So in the next 3 to 4 weeks, I feel like you're going to get 2 to 3 opportunities, but you're a bit choosy, and I think that's important, but I also think, like, don't be too choosy. Don't shoot yourself in the foot by making it impossible to find what you're looking for, because I think one opportunity could lead to what you want. So perhaps, for example, maybe you take an opportunity and it's not exactly work from home or a remote job, but it works into that quickly. Like, that's an option. Maybe it's like something they're like, they want you to come in for a month and see how you do, and then it goes to remote. I don't know. I feel like just open it up a little bit and see what happens. I think you're going to get some opportunities though here in the next month. Over the next month, I feel like you get 3 to 4 different opportunities. And I think it's a matter of time. You're going to find something that works. I hope that helps. Okay. So we have one other person that would like something, would like a reading, but I don't know if we have time. Let's see. Where'd she go? Oh, there it is. Kate Archibald. I really need a reading. But I don't know what. So we're doing, we need some guidance for my future. Okay, I was like, we need a question. Okay, there we go. I'm going to post this in here and we'll pop it up there. And Ray said, thank you. You're welcome. So, look at that picture of me with the camel. My selfie in that little picture of my Facebook. Do you see it? Kelly? Bella? Oh, did we lose you, Bella? Can you hear me? Did I mute?
Oop, I lost you. I can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I said, look, it's me
It
posing.
kind of
with
got all
the
like
camel.
robot-y.
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, and you looked frozen for a second. So Kate, I need some guidance for my future. I don't know if that's too specific, but if that's like too general, but let me just kind of tune in. And I know I've read for you before, but I honestly don't remember everything or what I said. So I'm just going to tap in. Well, let's start here because I'm not getting anything right now. Why don't you pull a card and then I'll tap in while you do that? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna pull a
And
card
thank you.
for
I'm
you.
not the best in my delivery. I'm still
You're doing
practicing my
great.
deliveries with Kelly.
You're doing
I'm
great.
too blunt sometimes. We got
Oh, she wants you to
aquamarine.
pull some
So,
cards for her too, so that's perfect.
oh, good. Aquamarine, which is a throat chakra. So, perhaps not speaking up for yourself, not using your voice when you want to, perhaps having difficulty using your voice, feeling maybe more reserved and maybe upset, not able to use it. And also, this connects to confidence as well. So, it's usually tied to the heart chakra as well. There could be issues there. Those are usually interrelated. That's what I'm getting there. I feel like there's some prior trauma kind of sitting in there, some hard times. And you're kind of like, you've been doing some work, it feels like, and maybe you're kind of on this new journey to heal yourself. And it's just kind of hard because you're looking back at everything that happened and it wasn't great. It was really difficult. And you're kind of wondering, like, what do I do now? I'm on my healing journey. But I do feel like things are going to improve for you. I feel like you're taking those right steps to start to take care of yourself. Like, you're realizing kind of the healing that needs to occur. Does that resonate? I don't know if I'm on the right track.
Yeah, I feel very similar. It's so interesting because I'm gonna pull a card too. I just grabbed I like these angel cards a lot.
Ooh, fun.
I'm just pulling one, and this is the one I got. So I'm not all like pretty like you do it. So I got this card called Renewal, and I love angel cards. And I like that there's number 20 at the top, reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. I do feel that that's kind of what you're going through. I feel like you are going through a lot of self-evaluation and recreating yourself. I also feel like we're leaving a past behind. Like there's either like some sort of a new career change, or it's a love life change, like maybe a one relationship ending and a new one starting, or it's could be with career too. It's hard to say what the feeling, but it feels like there's been a change like that in your life, and you're feeling a little bit lost or off balance, I want to say. So I do agree with everything that Bella said. And yes, oh, she said, yes, rebirth. Perfect. Prior trauma, going through a transition. I'm on a journey to heal, definitely. So you're on the right path. That's the good news, I want to tell you. But this path's never easy when we start working on ourselves. It's comfortable to be damaged, or what I call damaged. It's comfortable because that's all we know, right? To make these changes, to grow and to heal and to evolve as a soul is not always easy. It's quite a journey. It's quite painful. And it's worth it, though. It is worth it, because to look back after you've come all that ways of where you were and where you are now, it's such a great accomplishment. And I do feel like you've made huge strides in your life over just the last 2 years. And I feel like for some reason the last 2 years have just been amazing. Like you've done so many amazing things for yourself to better yourself. And so this is all positive, and I just want to say continue on this journey and stay positive and know that you're doing all the right things. I feel like you're on the right path, and it's going to get better, and it's going to be easier. Just give it time. What about you? What do you get? Or you already got yours, but I mean, do you agree?
I do agree. Yeah.
I get in my
do.
like psychic mode, and it's like nothing else matters. All right, well, we're gonna leave you with that, Kate. It's Kate Archibald, and I'm glad you could relate to some of the comments. Thank you. And it is getting late, and I do gotta get home. My husband doesn't like me at the crystal store by myself at nighttime. So he was like, you have to wait there till 7:30. So I was so glad when you said you could go early.
Okay. And I was like rushing. I was like, took my son to swim lessons, and then I was like, okay, I gotta rush back and get everything all set up. And I was like, okay, I got it set up early. So
Well, you guys, I'll be back live tomorrow, and I think tomorrow I'm going at 6 o'clock. So if you want to tap in, I'll be doing readings. It might just be me. I don't think anybody's joining me tomorrow, but if I have somebody, great. But I'll definitely be doing some readings in the comments. Maybe tomorrow I might do 1 or 2 mediumship readings, but I would bring you backstage. So definitely come join us tomorrow. Share the word. If you know people in Sacramento, let them know about our holistic fair. Help us spread the word, or tag them in the comments, whatever you want to do. But we appreciate your help and your support. So thank you all very much. And I'm going to end this now. Bye, everybody.
bye.